I don't know if y'all can hear me, if anybody's in here, but this was just me touching base with y'all with a good morning. Tell y'all I love y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful month, beautiful year. Um, but yeah, I'm about to get out of here, get to work. I don't know if my volume is working or not, but on the last live, people were saying it was muted and it was tripping. But don't worry about the haters out there. They're gonna be haters no matter what. There's always gonna be haters in this world. Can you hear me, Steve-O? Can you hear me this time? No? Okay, I'm good now. Screwston. Okay, so this was just I just wanted to say something because we be having like our haters like Westside 99 be coming in hating, saying all kind of crazy stuff. But really that motherfucker is a silent supporter. He's a silent supporter because he comes into everybody's live, comes into everybody's chat, and is like leaving comments, and that's actually productive for us. Like he's actually doing something good for us, even though he's saying stupid shit. Uh it's still supporting us. um but I just want to tell y'all, man, like the coffee Rios that's coming out today is at Sip and Sonder in Inglewood. And the message is watching out for the people that are whispering against you, the ones that are um conspiring against you, the ones that are gathering in the shadows, gathering in the dark to talk against your message, to talk against your mission. So watch out for those people. But watch this coffee or reels that I have coming out. It's a good message, and it's like just telling you to be aware of those people that sit in your face, smile and agree in your face, and then as soon as they get away from you and they get in the shadows in the dark, they're talking against you. They're getting on the phone, texting, talking about, hey, can you believe what this um person said? Can you believe what she or he is doing? And they talking against you and like trying to drop seeds of doubt in other people about you. So watch out for those side busters, those side hustlers that are happy and smiling in your face, and then as soon as they get away in the dark and the shadows, they creeping, and they're accomplices and they're like conspirators. They're conspiring against you. So let's watch out for the conspirators. And if you have a gut feeling about them or about somebody, believe it, because the universe is sending you a message, sending you energy to guide you. The universe is trying to guide you in the right direction. You just got to listen. But now I don't work at Tesla. I used to work at SpaceX, and then I worked at Romeo Power, and now I build electric boats. So I was at SpaceX for like 6 years. I built like 40 rockets, sent shit to the space station, to the astronauts. Um, then I started building batteries for electric vehicles, and now I'm building all electric boats. Pretty tight shit. Kevin Williams, why the hell would you ask me if I eat peanut butter? Oh shit. Yeah, people prey on your downfall. And sometimes it's not the people that are way across the room or somebody that's on the other side of the city or somebody far away. It could be the person that's sitting at your dinner table that's hating on you, conspiring against you. But it's just you got to pay attention, man. You got to pay attention to those kind of energies. And like I keep using home life is reserved for your personal life. Do your due diligence in and out of your life. I own my own home. I don't even have a mortgage. I own my own house. I have stocks. I've invested. I'm well to do. I'm well off. Um, I don't want for anything. My kids have everything they want. My kids from private school. I own my own home. I have my dream truck. My wife has her dream car. Like we have our Cane Corsos. We live in the dream, man. Um, we back. But yeah, people be thinking like that. What they see on the internet, they see us on these lives or these podcasts, and they make assumptions of who we are and what we've been through and what we're doing. I'm a very successful person. Like I own my home, no mortgage. My house is paid off. We're very comfortable. I live in a community that I love, that I support. Um, Now I'm not gonna do no. I'm not no financial advisor or no stocks person like that. But being at SpaceX, in the field that I work in the tech fields that I work in, you get stocks for the company. And when I was at SpaceX, the stocks were so cheap when they were giving us our shares, and they would give us bonus in shares and stocks and investments. Um, and it was so low, you know what I mean? And then it's millionaires still working at SpaceX because they shit doubled, tripled, whatever you call it, it flipped. So that's what's up, Mike. Have a good day, brother. Nah, I'm not doing no stock tips, no financial advice. That's not what I do. But I wanted to let the person know that said he didn't know that he thought I was unemployed. I've I've rarely been unemployed in my whole life. I'm always trying to do something to make some money and keep my family afloat. You know what I mean? Like I can't just sit on my hands. Yeah, when you work at like SpaceX, when you work at the company I work at now, they give you shares. How do you start getting right on holistic level for beginners? You gotta look within. You gotta start talking to yourself. You gotta see what you find energy out in the world, man. You know, like we all have all have our lows and our highs. Like I got my mental shit. I got PTSD. I got ADHD. I have depression. I have anxiety, but I work with this shit. You know what I mean? Like I still go out every day and try to do the best I can and be the best I can for everybody that's around me. I snuck my way into SpaceX. Like basically they were hiring people from the community and I lied about my background and what I worked on, told them I was all kind of mechanical shit and I wasn't. And then I ended up walking up to a dude up there in SpaceX that was working on the engines and I told him they told me to come check in with him. And he was like, check in with me. I was like, yeah, they told me to come check in with you. And I checked in with them and it was on from there. The first day I was at SpaceX, I was inside the rocket, not knowing what the fuck I was doing. So like the first 5 months at SpaceX, I was just Googling shit, Googling everything. What's a crow's foot, ratchet, torque wrench, bits, all that shit, like measurements, like all that shit. I was Googling. I would go to the bathroom and Google it. It has absolutely nothing going, zero income, no friends in the house all day. Start reading. If you don't have no friends, you don't have anything going on, start reading. Read the book The Alchemist. That's where you start. Start reading the book The Alchemist. Then you might think it's as funny or whatever. Read the Quran, read the Bible. Those books, like if you're not following the religion, that's fine. You ain't got to follow the religion. They have some of the greatest stories in those books. In the Bible, the Quran, some of the greatest stories, some of the most interesting stories. Read that shit. You ain't got to be Christian or Muslim to read those. And then, but The Alchemist, I would tell you to read that right now. If you got nothing going on, no friends, you're in the house all day, read The Alchemist. It's a 4 hour audible if you want to just read it. If you just want to listen to it, just do that. Um, Steve will make a Fifi. But just start reading. Start reading. That's a good place to start. As a Man Thinketh is also a good one, but I like Alchemist because it puts tools into action into story form. Like all these books, all these self-help books, they're great. And they tell you, they give you the tools, they tell you about the tools and strategies to use. But I feel like Alchemist is the only one that puts it into story form and gives you like imagery. So it's like you don't have to be this this way up super intellect to get it. You can just be a regular normal person that has no understanding or background in those self-help tool type shit, but the Alchemist tells it in story form. Yeah, tighten up, Kevin. Read Alchemist and get out the house. Go start talking to people. But I would highly suggest you read the Alchemist and or listen to it on the Audible. It'll get you right. It at least motivate you to get out the house and start meeting people because the big part of the end goal is the journey to get there. The journey and the trials and tribulations that you have to go through to get to your end goal is really what's the value. That's really where you get the value is through the journey. I would recommend The Alchemist before anything. I feel like Alchemist is the best starter book. Like it's the best and easiest read, the best easiest read, and like it's interesting and it keeps you engaged. Working out is a good one. So let's start there. Working out and reading. Read The Alchemist and do some workouts. Get 100 push-ups in. Do four sets or four sets of 25 or 5 sets of 20. If you can't do that, do 10 sets of 10. If you can't do that, do 5 sets of 20. But get to working out. That's a good one. Working out and reading. That's good. In the car, I'm supposed to be already up inside there. Have a blessed day. Go out there, be a blessing for somebody. Remember, focus your energy on people who are deserving of it. Do not waste your energy on garbage bins or on trash cans or an empty vessel with a hole or crack in it. You pouring into a vessel, you basically pouring into a funnel that's going into nowhere. So, like Kevin, like the deep depression that you're in is temporary. It too shall pass. This moment that you're going through right now, it too shall pass. It's only temporary. This ain't forever. Everything that you go through, every moment that you're in is temporary. This will pass. There's going to be a blessing. Don't talk about the negative shit. Talk about the good stuff. Focus on positive things. Focus on the fact that you have children. You may not be able to provide for them or do what you think that you need to do for them, but a healthy you is good for them. Be a healthy you. Are they healthy? Are they breathing? Are they waking up in the morning? Be happy about that. Be happy about the small things. Don't take the small things for granted. You woke up today. You're alive. You're breathing. Appreciate those things, those small things, and then start building on the bigger things. Uh, Gaining shit like Steve-O, like the jokes is funny and shit. Like, but if somebody's really going through something, you know what I mean? Like they're reaching out right now. Like he's really actually reaching out. But it's funny and things like that. But keep your head up, brother. You know what I mean? Like day to day. It's one day at a time. Be be focused on you. Work on you. Work on your happiness right now. Don't let anybody beat you down. Don't let anybody talk down to you because you're in a low place right now. But you have peaks and valleys in life. In life, there's peaks and valleys. I was sleeping in abandoned apartments. I was doing drugs and all kinds of shit. I've had my lows, but I've had my highs. But we have to start looking at failures and success like imposters. Failure and success are imposters. They're the same fucking thing. Your success, you may not learn much from how you succeeded, but you may learn more from when you failed. You may learn more from a failure than you did from when you succeeded. So meet both of them the same way. As imposters, they're the same fucking thing. The poem "If" is a good one. Read the poem "If." Failure and success, same fucking shit. Meet them the same way. You got your highs and lows. You got your peaks and valleys. And to know that your moment right now is going to pass, embrace it. You're alive. To be able to feel what you're feeling, the emotion that you're able to feel right now is letting you know that you're alive. And you have the opportunity to change that shit. You have the opportunity to get up off the couch right now and change it. Hey, Steve-O, you're right. No matter how shitty your day is, laughter at start is good for the heart. Laughter is always good. Being able to laugh and be emotionally intelligent where you can at your emotions. Like, why am I mad right now? Why am I tripping right now? Be able to be like so self-conscious that you can laugh at your emotions. Right. Stand on business, Kevin. Kids also need food for thought, not just the belly. That's a good one. But you need to feed yourself first. Feed yourself so you can be a healthy role model for your children. Never start your day with negativity. Always start your day with prayer or manifesting or sending out a great message into the universe. What I do is like the things that I'm upset with are the things that I feel that are not good for me. I just start talking. I'll go for a walk and I'll share with the universe what I'm feeling. Hey man, and I talk to it. Talk how you want to talk. Talk to the universe. Talk to God how you want to talk, and share and get it out there and say, I want to be better at this. I want this for myself. I'm going to do this. This is what bothers me. Get that shit out, because sometimes just getting it out helps. And sometimes you don't need to talk to somebody physically. If you want to talk to your daughter who's not around, or your mother who's not around, put that shit into the universe. That message will be received. I feel you, Steve-O. Um, man, I don't like. I'm trying to get a Google number so that we can make calls, like so you guys can reach out and call me. But AP, um, DM me and I'll give my phone number to you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, just put it out there into the energy. Get some of that shit off your chest. Sometimes ghosts, it makes us sick. It fucks our health up. Thank you. Somebody just sent me a super chat. Okay, Kevin Finley. Good morning, bro. Hope you and your fam have a blessed and great day. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Um, damn, really appreciate that. But yeah, get that negative energy out. Speak out into the universe. That shit's gonna come back like a boomerang. What? Are you cut or uncut? Pause. It's all good, Steve-O. Man, ain't nobody out here perfect. Ain't nobody mad at you. Like we in here as a family, dog. This is the space to be who we are. I'm not judging you, but I was just saying, like, somebody's going through it. Let's give them some positive feedback, being light. You know what I mean? Like it can help. Thank you for that. Like that was crazy. That question was crazy. I don't know what that was, but um, talk to somebody. Do you have somebody that you could talk to? And the other thing is that we go through these trials and tribulations and we don't share it with anybody. We just keep it to ourselves. Keeping what you're going through to yourself doesn't help. It doesn't help anybody. How do we help somebody if we don't tell them how we got through something, how we broke through something? How did we get through this tough time? And we just keep it to ourselves. It doesn't help nobody. So share what you're going through. Talk to somebody. They may have went through exactly what you're going through right now. They might be able to help you, but the oh shit, closed mouth don't get fed. You gotta talk. You gotta initiate. You gotta go talk to somebody. Beach boy, what are you doing, dog? You tripping, dog? And salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Um, but let's get out here. Be a blessing for somebody. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to work, y'all. Um, this hit home because me and my girl got into it yesterday, and I said some stuff I didn't mean. So I obviously started the day with a bad mindset. See, sometimes we'll say things that we don't mean because we're triggered. But what triggered you? What about what happened triggered you? Figure out what was the moment you were triggered and why that triggered you. That's the emotional intelligence. Why did you, not what you said, what made you say that? Don't worry about what you said. What pushed you to that edge to say what you said to your girl? And once you figure that out, you'll be able to avoid situations. Don't focus on what was said. Focus on why it was said. Rios, do you think it was content for what the podcast said about Heather? Uh, the the other podcast of the Young Brothers, I don't think anybody has this shit figured out, right? And you got these weird cats saying like, "Oh, if she says she did this, then you can call her a hoe." I told somebody the other day, I said, and they were talking to me. I said, if your mom was a prostitute and a hoe on the corner, if she was a literal prostitute and a hoe on the corner, making money being a prostitute, guess what I wouldn't do? I still wouldn't come on the internet and call her a hoe. You know why? Because I respect my mom. I respect my sister. I respect my wife. I'm not calling anybody's wife a hoe that I don't know, that I don't have any altercation with, or anybody's mom a hoe or anything like that. She could be a literal hoe. And I'm not going to call her a hoe on the internet. It's just a level of respect. It's just being a man. It's just a level of maturity. And you got all these he-man, woman hater men out there that are so against women. They're so hurt that they think it's okay to just call somebody's wife a hoe, and they expect you to be okay with that shit. You expect me to be okay with you calling my friend's wife a hoe, even if she is a hoe, even if she is a bitch. That doesn't give you the right to talk about my homeboy's wife and disrespect her off of the lows or mistakes that she made. I don't know. I'm still not doing it. Yeah, they young and they just getting into this, and they are just getting a feel for what's going on. They don't really have this shit figured out. Um, so I don't think it's content to attack somebody personally. How's that content? And how is it like where, yeah, I understand. I don't get that. Like, yeah, I understand. She was being loose mouth. Yeah, you could call her a hoe about some shit that she said she could have did and she didn't even do it. That's the shit that be tripping me out. So it could be content for them. It may be content for them. It's not content for me. That's just how I get down. I'm not with none of that. Like, nigga, don't disrespect anybody that I fuck with. Like, now if you want to critique the pod and this and that, like, oh, she does this too much, she talks too much, or she cuts people off, or whatever you can come up with, that's fine. But to say she was one of his hoes and she's a hoe now, or this is like, come on, man, like, let's get over that. And comparing it to Amber Rose has slut on her forehead. I do have a job. I'm sitting outside of it right now talking to your ass, wacko finest. Nothing you can do except hold your work or get off the internet light skinned. I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means. What'd you do if someone said that in person to you about your wife? No, like, I don't think anybody, let me not say that. That's disrespectful. If anybody says that to you about your wife, there's nothing more disrespectful than that. How do you expect a husband to react when if somebody called your wife a hoe in front of you, in front of your wife? Like, you better stand up, better stand on business for your family, for the woman that gave birth to your children, the woman that feeds you, the woman that is in your home loving you. It's it doesn't matter if she told a whole story. If your best friend is a hoe, you just gonna let people call her a hoe? It doesn't matter if you tell stories. You still don't have the position to call somebody a hoe, because even if they are a hoe, like, where do you go around walking around just calling people hoes? Where are you people living? Where are you people living? But you got weird people on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, you got weird people out here on the internet. They're weird in real life. So how weird do you think they're gonna be on the internet? They're gonna be even more weird. You got people that just type stuff in the chat just to say weird shit. Like, think about how weird they are. Think about what they going through in life and the shit that they got to be going through, or how sad they have to be to just say stupid shit on the internet, like, and just type dumb shit. Think about it. Like, literally think about it. What are they going through? What's wrong with them that they have time to bullshit and say the stupidest shit on the internet? Not helping nobody, not doing anything positive, just here, just typing. It doesn't matter what somebody's been through. Malcolm X was a pimp, but look what he did with his life. Everybody starts somewhere. But why are we so quick to judge people? So quick to judge. Don't crash out, Nick. Don't crash out. It's all good. What's up, Sizzle? Man, but that's just something that you shouldn't do. It's just certain boundaries, certain things as a man or as a woman, as a adult, as mature, um, that you shouldn't do. It's just plain as fact. And people who come on the internet and show their ass on the internet, what's that say? It's what Susie says about Sally says more about Susie than it does Sally. People have a home and they're comfortable here to do weird shit, say weird shit, and be weird. It's okay. It's their prerogative. Keep smiling, everybody. Everybody keep smiling. Let me go ahead and mod up Nick. There you go. Salute. Dot Focus on Twitch. Thank you for the super chat, brother. $20. I appreciate you. 19.99. Thank you, brother. I'm not worried about that no more. Like that's he say she say is peanuts. Like we out here on some other shit. Nathan, man, have a good day at work, brother. Go out there and kill it. Have a good day at work. Do your best. Be a blessing, man. Um, Jesus is King. Hey, good shit for you, Christopher. I love you sharing your belief. Just pulled up to the job site. Shout out to you for keeping me entertained in this traffic. Have a great and blessed day, brother. Yeah, Tino, have a good day, brother. Everybody out there, have a good day. I'm headed to work. Love all y'all. Go out there and have a great day. Be a blessing. I'm out. Boom.